Narrator. In a quiet village surrounded by tall palm trees and golden fields of maize, there lived an old farmer named Baba Tunde. His back was bent from years of farming. His hands were rough from holding a hoe since he was a young boy. But his heart was the softest in the entire village. Baba Tunde loved two things deeply: his farm and his wife, Mama Sada. And everyone knew if you wanted to see true love, you only had to watch the way he looked at her. Gentle village morning sounds, birds chirping. Every morning before the sun rose, Baba Tunde would wake up quietly. He would sweep the compound, fetch water from the stream, light the firewood, not because he had to, but because he believed something very simple: my queen must not suffer. Even at his old age, he insisted on doing the hard work so Mama Said could rest. When he went to the farm, he didn't just work for food, he worked with love. If the harvest was good, he would sell some crops at the market and buy Mama Said something special: a colorful wrapper, sweet oranges she loved, sometimes just roasted groundnuts wrapped carefully in paper. They were small gifts, but they carried a big heart, soft chuckle tone in narration. On market days, he never walked ahead of her. He walked beside her. If the road was rough, he held her hand. If someone greeted them, he proudly said, "Have you met my beautiful wife?" The younger men would laugh. "Baba Tunde, at your age you still call her your queen?" He would adjust his cap and reply, "A king without a queen is nothing." But the greatest proof of his love was not in the gifts, it was in the quiet moments. When Mama Sade's knees began to ache, he gently massaged them at night. When she felt tired, he told her stories of when they first met under the mango tree many years ago. And when the rain destroyed part of his farm, he never complained in front of her. He would simply say, "As long as we are together, we are rich." Music softens, emotional tone deepens. One dry season, things became very hard. The crops failed. Money was scarce. Quietly, without telling anyone, Baba Tunde sold his only goat, the one he had raised for years. With that money, he bought Mama Sade the grinding machine she had always wanted, so she wouldn't suffer pounding yam and pepper by hand. When she found out, tears filled her eyes. "You sold your goat for me?" she asked. He smiled gently. "Goats can be raised again, but you are my once-in-a-lifetime blessing." Music swells softly. As the years passed, their steps became slower, but their love grew stronger. Every evening they sat outside their small mud house, watching the sunset over the same fields he had farmed all his life. He still held her hand, just like he did when they were young. And in that small village, among the sound of crickets and rustling leaves, everyone learned something powerful. Real love is not about wealth, not about strength, not about big promises. It is about choosing someone. Every single day, Baba Tunde chose Mama Sade when they were young. He chose her when they were struggling, and he chose her when his hair turned white and his hands grew weak. To him, she was not just his wife, she was his queen.